Liverpool's deep state? Do you think you're ruthless enough to deal with these people who are really ruthless? And if not, how would you manage to
I'll answer that with
stay honest in a sea of...
Do you think I'm scared of anyone?
No.
Okay, so I've had the death threats, haven't I? So I'm not bothered about that. Do you think I'm worried about political stones? I've had all that. So what am I worried about? I've had all that. I don't care about that. This is about, I know I have a proven skill set, and I know it's a sharpened skill set.
Drain the Mersey.
And I know, Trumpian. And I know I want to seamlessly get back. And I also know that the world has to change. Why can't that change start here? And I don't think there's a better time for change because of the narrative that's going to be gifted to us when we go after the council, if it's proven to be correct, and I believe it is. I think a lot of people will be disgusted at how they've been treated.
Well, I was disgusted at that Max Kohler report.
And you're an extremely intelligent guy who didn't know about that in his own city. So if you don't know and you're really informed, most people who just go about the daily work don't know about it.
Well, I'm going to put it in the show notes, so anyone that's watching, read it. Just read it. It's
non-political.
Yeah, I know.
This is done with the Labour Party and the Conservatives together as one.
And even though it's damning, the author still holds back. You can see that he's not telling you everything, but not through any kind of lies or omission, either because the story's so big or he doesn't want to do any further damage to the city.
No, they are wary of the view that they are coming laced with conservatism into a Labour-run city. But I believe we have no option. We have no option because we need to stabilise. Otherwise, we'll be hemorrhaging for years to come.
Yeah, totally.
With that legacy of it's fraud and corruption, Liverpool's bad. No, it needs to stop. We need to stop. And if it means that we're tarnished with the Conservative brush, then so be it. But at least we're not going to have a deficit. And at least when they come into our garden, that they can turn down at the end of it, and pat themselves on the back and say, look what we've done with Liverpool. It's amazing. I don't care if it's blue or red. I only care what's best for the city. And at this moment in time, if the Blue want to come over and help the city in any way whatsoever, my arms are open. I don't see why any of the Scouser would say no to it, unless they are politically motivated. This is no longer about politics. This is all about what the remedy is for the city.
You're right. I mean, that totally is the way to look at it. It's not about party politics, and that's the problem in Liverpool, is people can be extremely tribal over party politics, and regardless of whether that party is beneficial to the interests of the people of Liverpool, if that party isn't representing us and isn't doing anything for it, dump them. You shouldn't have loyalty to a party, a political party. It should be, they work for us. They simply work for us. And there's an argument to be made that we shouldn't have political parties at all, because councillors, elected representatives, should be representing the constituents, not the Labour Party or the Tory Party. They represent us, and they should be carrying out our wishes, not what the chief whip tells them to do, not how the chief whip tells them how to vote. If it's against the interests of the people who elected them, there
shouldn't be a chief whip.
There needs an overhaul. The entire political system in this city and the country needs a massive overhaul. I don't know.
So how does that happen?
You're the man to do it.
No, I'm not. What I'm saying is,
I'm nominating you.